And going into legislation, and some people may not know this, it's something I found out too, because I'm not as familiar with athletes that come over on visas. So a lot of times, in sports, you have athletes from other countries that'll come on over. So I know that they're typically enrolled in an F1 visa. And these visas dictate the number of hours that they can work. And essentially, the work that they do for the university, practices and things like that, games, that goes into that like 20 hours.
Hmm.
So, would something like this, where they're able to get paid for brand partnerships, start to endanger that visa?
It's a great question. If they are going off the 20-hour rule, then I can tell you right off the bat that is a very lenient 20 hours. Any student athlete would tell you, yeah, that's the rule. But by far, if you want to have success at the highest level, you are dedicating much more
Mm-hmm.
than 20 hours per week to your craft. And the way that they are able to maneuver and get through some loopholes on how they time things, what's deemed official, to fit it into that 20 hours. It's pretty remarkable, but that's that's the guidelines that they're allowed to play by. If it is a social media post, if it is, making a video that you put on YouTube, would that count as work? I mean, would the compensation, would the contract look like, hey, we are asking for X hours, or would a post have to equal some sort of time component? I'm not quite sure. That's a great question about those visas. There are a lot of foreign players that play multiple different sports at the collegiate level. So that's something that I'll definitely look
Yeah.
out for.
I think it's just an interesting point that I had never thought of. I forget that, it's considered work, and it is, rightfully so.